there's no way I was not going to at least shed some kind of light on KRS-One versus Big Daddy Kane versus all the hip hop reactions I do, all the hip hop music I listen to throughout my over 30 years. There's no way I cannot pay homage to the forefathers like Big Daddy Kane, like KRS-One. So we're gonna do a couple videos to pay homage to them. You're gonna find some things that you might not like so much. But first, let's get to the Juice Crew versus BDP, Juice Crew, MC Shan, BDP, Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One. One of the first real feuds in hip hop that's on wax. This for this. Let's see how it started. Let's see how it ended.
As hip-hop grew in the mid-'80s, New York's different neighborhoods began to take credit for its creation. Was it the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, or Harlem?
Me and my man MC Shan made a intermission record for Queensbridge parties that we used to have in the park out there at Queensbridge. The 70s and early 70s is when, you know, the hip-hop started out there. They was playing in the park.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got MC Shan and Molly Mall in the house tonight. They just came from off tour. They want to tell you a little story about where they come from.
Mr. Magic, who at that time in the mid-'80s was the pinnacle and height of what it meant to be an on-air DJ who played hip-hop music. He was the man, known around the world, Mr. Magic's Rap Attack. And here you had up-and-coming artists, KRS-One, Scott LaRock, bringing their record to Mr. Magic, and him not feeling it.
What up? KRS-One and Scott LaRock. Yeah.
This is how we barge in. Yo, this is Boogie Down Productions. KRS, Scott LaRock. Here's our we're performing right there, like this. So obviously, Mr. Magic is like, who are you? Get out of here!
And at the same time, Mr. Magic was also supporting a number of MCs that included Master Ace and Craig G and Big Daddy Kane and all these other folks that were collectively just called the Juice Crew.
We leave frustrated. Magic dissed us. He wouldn't even give us the time. He wouldn't even. Who do you think he is? Now, somewhere along the line, we get the impression that Mr. Magic said our tape was whack, whack, whack. He heard it and said it was garbage. I said, garbage? MC Shan is garbage? So I went back to my...
KRS-One had this whole dispute. This whole dispute started because of a dispute he had in his head. Nobody said he was trash. MC Shan never said nothing about him. But he just felt like starting this situation. Which, if you know KRS-One and the history of KRS-One, this isn't the first time or the last time he did this. Gotta love KRS, man. Now it's ruled supremely over nearly everybody.
My shelter, sitting amongst 600 men, bugging out. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, I'm writing South Bronx, South Bronx, South Bronx. So my issue was what MC Shan said in the record. You love to hear the story again and again about how it all got started way back when. The monument is right in your face. Sit and listen for a while to the name of the place. The bridge. The bridge, the bridge, the bridge, the bridge. Queensbridge. I said, It was $25 an hour for an 8-track studio. We were there 2 hours, $50, a lot of money. What you hear on the South Bronx is one take. Scott was complaining that I took...
I forgot that was one take. Oh my God. Yo, when you're about to hear, that was one take. The song that they're about to play, one take. It takes me, I don't even want to say how long it takes me to record in one take.
There 2 hours, $50, a lot of money. What you hear on the South Bronx is one take. Scott was complaining that I took too long. The guy didn't even mix the record. There's no mix. And we kept one, and we gave one to Red Alert.
DJ Red Alert, one of New York's premier club and radio DJs, played parties at New York's Latin Quarters.
And that's when your heart stops, right there. Heart stops. Because right then and there, Red Alert can tell you to get out. It's corny. Look, man, you ain't got a shot. Red Alert will tell you in a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't like the record. You don't have a shot. And your career's over. You wait and one song goes on. When he gonna play the record? He probably don't like it. Now the song go on. Boom! Our song comes on. The whole place stops.
Yo, what's up, Blastmaster KRS-One? This jam.
And they're doing like this. And by the time we got to, and I'm from the South Bronx, the South Bronx place erupted. Red Alert played that record 3 times in a row.
Those people that lived during like the origin of hip hop, the 80s, the golden era, the late 80s, I think like 88 to 92, people consider the golden era of hip hop. I'm so jealous, y'all. Y'all got the experience, like, everything was new. NWA, Biggie, Pac, even though that was 92, like, all of them before the time, but, like, you got to experience everything. Tropical, you got to experience everything. Rockin', Run DMC, they got to experience everything. I'm so jealous of y'all. Like, we don't, not to trash my generation, but I don't know, artists we have, it's like once, there might be one in every whatever year, but like y'all had everybody, LL Cool J, everybody, Salt and Pepper, everybody came out at the same time. Big Daddy Kane, like,
He couldn't play nothing else. After the chorus went, the crowd, he tried to put on another record, they sang the South Bronx chant over that record. So you have to put it on again, and put it on again.
Yo, when KRS-One plays that in the verses, bro, I know the old G's, the old G's, they're gonna go crazy.
You can't imagine the feeling.
Rest for 86, suckers.
So to go against Shan was meant a lot. So when KRS did that, that's when everybody that listened to rap had to really sit down and take it serious.
After the triumph at Latin Quarters, KRS-One's star began to rise, with South Bronx on the radio as a direct challenge to hip-hop's premier MC.
Chris claimed that I said that hip-hop started in Queensbridge, which I didn't. In the beginning of the song, you hear Marley say, oh, they want to tell you a story about where they come from. That's the key word, where they come from. The bridge. The bridge. Well, Chris took it, and he's like thinking, oh, Marley talking about his stuff. Everybody knows hip-hop started in the Bronx. Cool Herc.
Time for the Bronx to come back. We came back live.
So was there like a lot of resentment and everything?
You know, hip hop, everybody was Jordan back in the day. Everybody would just make something up in their mind just to go out somebody. Like Jordan, if you watch The Last Dance, Jordan said, "Oh, the guy didn't shake my hand. I scored 50 on him." Like later, Jordan, that never happened. I know. I just need to create a. Rappers back in the day were crazy, son. They created all kinds of scenarios that weren't even there. Just competitive. It used to be about the arts, competitive. It really was. Like early mid 2000s were like the last era that it was really about the art for real. Now today, I don't know what to tell you. These kids today, man.
After the record, is it like a rivalry going on out there?
Yeah, say that.
Yeah.
My response to his response was, kill that noise, because you can't mess around.
I don't really mind being criticized for those who try to make fame on my name.
South Bronx, kill that noise. South Bronx, kill that noise. And I was just like, yo, please kill that noise.
South Bronx,
kill that noise.
South Bronx came out, then Kill That Noise came out, then I put out The Bridge Is Over, because it's all I had. These are rhymes that I was saying. So I ran back in the studio the next week and made this record, The Bridge Is Over.
I didn't need to be in this hip-hop game with all the people in my camp, the cold chilling, and all, you know, everybody was negative. Even my own clique tried to play me low.
Shan's my man and all that, but I think Chris kind of came out the victor a little.
Didn't need the criticism, didn't need the people, you know, my own crew dissing me and dogging me.
I found myself representing the Bronx. I mean, like, representing. I didn't realize how much a record did, you know, what a record did for pride, what a record did for esteem. The Bronx was alive again.
I'm from Queens. He was going, Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, Queens keeps on faking it. Yeah. Ship so hot, we still had to fuck with it.
So if you said anything about me, I was gonna get you, no matter who you was, where you was from, why you was there. I'm still the only guy in the whole game that represented and battled the whole borough by myself.
If you thought MC Shan lost to KRS-One, or if the Juice Crew lost, they were able to come back and still be legends, because the hip-hop community was forgiving. It's like, okay, they got you on that battle, but there's another tomorrow.
These guys were kids, like late teens, early 20s, making history. These guys are not even adults yet. Like,
shit, my man MC Shan went right to the prime minister, and I want to let all these people know that this is my crew right here. Me, you.
I've had the 6 cars in my yard. I've had the Mercedes. I still got the BM, the motorcycles, and all of this in my yard right now. I've had that. I'm talking about planes and boats now. I ain't into cars and Chris. That's for you little punks. I'm talking planes and boats, because I spit shit directly being aimed at throats. I got doorbells with real bitches singing the notes. I got new Chris lines, man. I got new lines to burn to the... If there was no me, tell me, would there ever be a Chris? No QB, tell me, would there ever be a diss? Thank God and Miss Parker for the fact that you're here, but thank me for your career. You hear?
MC Shan could have won the battle simply by ignoring me. I'd be nowhere. There'd be no KRS-One, there'd be no 12 albums, no Stop the Violence movement, no Human Education Against Lies, no Temple of Hip Hop, nothing. It was because MC Shan understood hip hop that he said, oh no, this guy's stepping to me?
oh man, they're probably gonna get a LL Kumo D, but we're not here about that today. Yeah, that's the start of really the real first, even though there was Kumo D and Busy B, but that wasn't really a Kumo D washed Busy B, because Busy B wasn't really a rapper. He was an MC host. Get the crowd moving. He wasn't really a rapper. The first real rap diss was KRS-One and MC Shan. So that's just the history of hip hop. Just a little nugget. We're gonna get into the verses, do a little bit of things here and there. You're gonna see. But yeah, Nas rules supremely over nearly everybody.